Hi everybody, and welcome back to the final video that we have of this series for this project. And what we're going to do is decorate the outside of the box, and we're also going to paper and paint the balls on the bottom of the stand that we made in the basic box video. So I'm going to set this aside and do this part first, okay? Because I want to give it time to dry. So I've got paintbrush here. Let me see, where's my little mat? Okay, I'm going to just put this down, and I've just got some basic acrylic paint here, and that's what I'm using. I want orange, but if you guys want to have red or blue or green or whatever you want, then you can do that. I'm just going to paint around this. Now, we put these feet on here in the other video, so they're plenty dry, and I'm just going to paint them up. Try not to get too messy on the box, but I need to get it as close as I can. So, and then it'll have time to dry. I'm going to put the paper around the edges. It's quick. You can do it easy. And it is your choice of colors. In class, I'm going to bring the orange paint, but if you want to do a different color, you can take it home and do a different color. So, there's that. Half done. Unless I decide to do another coat, which I might. This cover's pretty good, so that should be fine. Oops, a little too much there. Pull it out. I used to use my acrylic paints a lot more than I do now, but I have so many other fun things to play with. But I still have a lot of them. Oh, I smeared that. I did get too much on that one. Let me see what I can do here. Okay, well that's not going to show. I'm just going to leave it like that. Just cover up some of the brush strokes. Okay, I'm going to set that over there and let it dry. Move this where I can't make a mess of it. to bring the box in. Okay. And let's see. Got to make sure, most important thing you do here, you make sure that you have, that you're cutting the right side of the box, because you don't want to put the front on the back and the back on the front. So I'm going to start with opening this up and knowing that this is going to be my front right here. Okay. So let's start with, I've got this piece, the blue, and I've cut it, I think it's like 7 inches wide, and it's 8.5 tall. So I'm going to put this together first, and then I'm going to put the whole thing on there. Okay, so now this piece here I've already pre-cut, and what you'll get is you're going to get this piece right here in a 4x6, and then you'll hand cut this out. And when you cut it out, you're going to cut the banners out and trim it down a little bit to where it'll be like this. Okay, so let's get this, and you'll have the lemons. And so I'm going to go ahead and put this on. I'm not inking this because it's white around the edges for the most part. I'm going to put it over here with about that much on either side. And then I have this piece, and I can butt right up to it. I just use that as an extender, but I like the way it looks. So, get some tape on here. And get that bumped right up to that edge so there's no overlap. And then I'm going to put this down. I think I will ink this a little bit with green. And then I'm going to put it down right about here. I could bump it up. I don't know whether I bumped this up or not. I think I might have. But let's try it. We're going to go ahead and bump it up. And I'm not sure if no, I don't think I did. I think I just put this down like this. So I'm going to stick that right there. You can use these lines to help line it up too. Lines in this paper. That's pretty straight. And then we've got this, which I can put right like this, or this, kind of like it there. So let's just do that. Let's use some little foam dots and put that together. There we go. So I've got all those little foam dots on here. Pull these off. And then try to get this lined up best I can. Oops, that came off. Careful. Okay. Let's just go with that and press it down. There we go. Okay, so I've got that ready to go down. And checking again, make sure I'm putting it on the right place. And I'll just turn it over. Some tape on it. Now I'm going to center it on here best I can. I'm going to actually take it a tiny bit closer to the top and the bottom because it's going to be mostly in a stand. Oops, that's a little too close over there. Got to take it right to the very turn. Okay, like this. I think. That looks about right. Okay. And then, I forgot to cut this piece. No, this piece. But that's all right. I can do that. This piece, now I'm going to put this one on, which is the larger of the two. I think in the new pattern, though, this is the old dimensions where I made this wider than these other two pieces because they overlap, but come to find out they should be the same. So this is the piece that I'm going to put over here. And I'm going to go ahead and put this together before I put it down. Try to keep it the same as the other. So let's do this. And this side has this banner. So I've got this kind of put together. I started it from the original. And put some tape on here. Put it on this black piece. Then I can always trim it off. Like that. And I'm going to trim this. And then I'm going to see, this goes on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up the middle, not that far. how that's going to look with this on it. And I think it looks just fine. I could make that sharper there. Let me go up a little bit further. I'll go up a little bit steeper and go from here. And then from here. To there. And I can just glue that down. Pretty sticky. Take it right up to the top. Bring it down. I'm going to put this on top as well. Like so, and then I can just trim this. Like that. So let's see, I've got this on here. And I'm going to put this right there, or do I want it there? I think it looks better right there. I don't think I put blue underneath the side pieces on the first one, but I like it on this one to go with the front. So we got that. So that's done. All I have to do is take that, and I'm going to match it up with this piece. So I've got the tops even. And the sides. Will be like that. So we've got that on like that. Okay. And then we'll do this piece over here. I can actually just do that from here. These things keep getting in my way a little bit. So I'll go ahead and put this one. I want the, I'll just do it this way. Like that. Some tape already on the back of this one, but it's going to get some fresh tape. And let's see, let's line this one up with the other, like that. And now this piece that covers the magnets has got to be blue as well. And I did not cut that piece. So we do that right now. So it's got to be 8.5. It's got to be 8.5, which is the width of this, by, let's see, it's got to be 2 5/8, I think. 2 5/8. Let's make sure I got that right. Yep, that looks really good. Okay. Now, since it's covering magnets, I'm going to also put some glue on this and glue around the magnets. I'm going to take this inside line, put some of this down to help keep it in place. But I'm going to also take this around the magnets, not on them, but around them. And then I'm going to go around the outside edge of this. Doke. Oops. Messy there. I definitely want to press down around the magnets. Make sure there's no gaps where they could potentially come loose and come out of. So I think I've got that covered. And then that'll go over that, like that. And then I'm going to do the back. I can even do that one upside down. So I'll just put this on here like this. And put that down, just like this. And I'm going to do one other thing here on this book to turn around. This is the bottom. I'm going to sign this. It's not with that. Not with that one either. Oh. That's my name. Okay. So that part is done. Now these are dry, and I've got these little pieces ready to go on. So I'm going to put this one right here. Like this. I may wind up having to put this yellow on there. Glue the corners of this because sometimes they do come loose. And I will if I need to. Let's see. Get it straight. Okay, that's the blue. And like this. And put this one down. Getting really close to being done here, guys. And this one. And I didn't ink this because what color would I use? Red, blue, green, ink? I think I'm just going to leave it white. And let's let that work for me. It's a little crooked. That's not that bad. Okay, so that's got the feet. And then this goes in there. And as you can see, it's snug. And that keeps everything closed up. And that's what it looks like when we're all done. And there we have it. It looks like that on the side, and the back, and the other side. And I think it just turned out really great. So I hope you enjoy your little project. And I will see you on the next project. Thanks, guys. Bye.